The schooner Albion struggled through the mountainous seas toward the shelter of Eddystone Lighthouse, her timbers groaning beneath the punishment of wind and water. Captain Nathaniel Briggs fought constantly to keep the small vessel under control. The gale drove hard against the schooner's rear starboard quarter, forcing the Albion to yaw violently whenever a following sea caught her stern at the wrong angle. Each wave shoved the vessel sideways before the rudder could bite again. The wheel jerked savagely beneath Briggs's hands while seawater burst across the deck in freezing sheets. "Steady!" Briggs shouted. "Aye, Captain!" But the storm cared little for commands. The schooner raced downhill along the backs of enormous seas, sometimes nearly surfing forward before burying her bow deep into the trough ahead. Loose cargo still hammered dangerously below deck while rigging screamed overhead in the darkness. Then suddenly, "Light port side!" A crewman pointed frantically into the storm. Captain Briggs turned sharply. A red light appeared through the rain off the schooner's port bow. Faint, low against the sea. Before anyone could react, another shout erupted from starboard. "Green light, starboard side!" Briggs spun the opposite direction. Another vessel, far too close. The green light appeared and vanished between towering waves, rising and falling violently in the storm. For one horrifying instant, the captain realized what was happening. 2 ships, one on each side of them, and the Albion trapped directly between. "Ships closing on us!" someone screamed. The schooner pitched hard to port as another sea struck her stern quarter. Briggs gripped the wheel tighter. There was no room to turn away now, no sea room to stop. Any sharp maneuver risked rolling the schooner broadside into the waves where she would likely capsize instantly. Only one chance remained. "We shoot the gap!" Briggs roared. Several crewmen stared at him in disbelief. "Port your helm slightly!" the captain shouted to the helmsman beside him. "Keep her with the sea!" The wheel shifted carefully. Too much turn, and the following seas would catch them sideways. Too little, and they would be crushed between the approaching ships. The Albion surged forward through the narrow opening as wind and water drove her onward into the black storm, racing desperately between the unseen vessels closing around her from both sides.